to one more exciting show of MATLAB, in which we are going to plot a 3D plot in MATLAB. So, way to plot 3D plot in MATLAB. At the first stage, we will define variable, let's say x, y, and z. So for defining x, let's take it coordinate as -3, 1, and 3. So in MATLAB, we will write x equal to -3, 1, 3, hit enter. Now we will define another variable y. Let's say we take it as -3, 1, -3, 1, and 2. Now we will define a relationship between x and y. So let's say we are going to plot a mesh grid type graph between x and y. So we will write xx, yy close equal to what we are going to plot. We are going to plot mesh grid MESS GR ID and the plane in which we want to plot, for example x and y, and close it. So we have defined as you all see that we have defined a variable xx and yy, which is a 2D plane. So now again what we have to do, we have to define variable z in terms of x and y. So we will write z equal to zz equal to xx power 2 minus suppose we'll take yy into power 2. So we have defined here the value z, variable z in terms of x and y, and again hit it. So you have seen that again a variable z is defined into the workspace. Now we will going to plot a figure. So we will use a command figure in MATLAB, figure. Here is the interface. When you hit figure, you will open a dialog box title figure, and here are the tools which can be used to plot the graph or to edit the graph. Now we have to plot a 3D plot, so we will use a command named surf, which means surface to be plotted in MATLAB. Surf and the variable which we want to plot. Here this is xx, yy, zz, and again hit enter. So you see that we have created a 3D plot in MATLAB. You can simply assign it that is the x column x axis, y axis, and z axis. For example, if you want to write their axes, we can write it as x level bracket open name, for example x axis close. If you want to write its y axis, y level y axis, and you see all these changes in the graph. Here the x axis, y axis. You can also write its z axis, title at this place. For writing z axis, you can simply use z level z ax ix, hit enter, and you will come to see that z axis is also plotted. Similarly, you can use command title to give the title to the graph. Suppose you want to change the pattern. Here it is a surface type. You want to make it as smooth. So you can use another command to make it smooth, as you can change its shading. So it helps you to get the more smoother curve. So you can write as shading shading in curve, and you will see that the graph is getting more smoother. And here you can't understand the values of this graph, so you can plot a color bar along with the graph, so it will help you interpret the graph more easily. You can write it as color. You can write it as color bar, COLOR, and you will see that a color bar will appear along with the 3D graph. This will help you to interpret the graph more easily. Similarly, if you want to plot instead of surf, if you want to plot a solid curve, you can use solid. You want to any other type of graph, you can use those commands. For example, mesh xx, yy, zz. You will find a different type of meshing curve will be obtained without color. Similarly, you can use other commands to manipulate your 3D graph. Thank you very much for watching. This is one of the simple way to plot 3D curve in MATLAB. Thank you very much.